Have you ever met someone who seemed too good to be true? They were charming, attentive, generous, calm. Everyone loved them. The most dangerous people seemed the kindest. They knew exactly what to say, exactly how to make you feel special. But slowly, something changed. You started doubting yourself, feeling emotionally drained, confused, guilty, controlled. The scariest part is that nobody else could see it because the most dangerous people rarely look dangerous. They often look like the kindest people in the room, and today, we're going to talk about why. The truth is, truly manipulative people understand human psychology better than most people realize. They know that if they appear aggressive, controlling, or toxic right away, people will leave immediately. So instead, they create a mask, a carefully crafted image. The nice person, the helper, the victim, the perfect partner, the best friend. They learn your weaknesses, your insecurities, your emotional needs, and then they become exactly what you've been searching for. Not because they love you deeply, but because trust gives them access, and access gives them control. That's why manipulation rarely starts with cruelty. It starts with comfort. One reason emotionally dangerous people are so powerful is because they make you feel deeply understood in the beginning. They listen intensely. They mirror your interests. They agree with your values. They remember tiny details about you, and suddenly you feel a connection that seems rare, almost magical. But here's the problem. Sometimes they're not connecting with you. They're studying you. They're learning what makes you insecure, what earns your trust, what you crave emotionally, what hurts you most, and later, those same details become weapons. The compliments become criticism. The affection becomes control. The understanding becomes manipulation. That's why many people say, "The person I fell in love with disappeared." Often, that person never truly existed. It was a character designed to gain emotional access. A lot of people think they'd instantly recognize manipulation. But that's not how it works, because kind-hearted people usually project their own intentions onto others. If you are honest, you assume others are honest. If you are loyal, you assume others are loyal. If you care deeply about people, it becomes difficult to imagine someone using emotions strategically, and manipulators rely on that. They rely on your empathy, your patience, your willingness to forgive. That's why the red flags often get ignored. Maybe they're just stressed. Maybe I misunderstood. Nobody's perfect. They've been through a lot, and slowly your boundaries disappear. Not overnight. Little by little. That's how emotional control works. It's gradual. Like boiling water slowly. You don't realize how bad it's become until you're already emotionally trapped. One of the biggest warning signs isn't fear. It's confusion. Healthy relationships bring clarity. Toxic people create chaos. One day they adore you, the next day they ignore you. One moment they praise you, the next they criticize you. They give mixed signals constantly, and your brain becomes addicted to trying to fix the relationship. You start overthinking everything. Did I say something wrong? Why are they acting distant? How do I get things back to normal? Meanwhile, they stay in control because you're emotionally focused on regaining their approval. This creates something powerful. Emotional dependency. You stop trusting your instincts. You stop trusting your memory. Eventually, you stop trusting yourself. And that's exactly where dangerous people want you. One of the most painful parts of emotional manipulation is that other people often don't believe you. Because manipulative people are usually extremely careful about their image. In public, they seem calm, generous, friendly, funny, helpful. But in private, completely different. And when you finally speak up, people may say, "They seem so nice though. I've never seen that side of them." Maybe you're overreacting. This can make victims feel isolated and crazy, but remember, a person's public image is not proof of their private character. Some people perform kindness, others genuinely live it, and there's a huge difference between the two. So how do you tell the difference? Real kindness is consistent. It doesn't disappear when you set boundaries. It doesn't punish you for saying no. It doesn't make you feel guilty for having needs. Healthy people respect your individuality. Manipulative people slowly erase it. Real kindness feels safe. Manipulation feels addictive. Real love brings peace. Control brings anxiety. And perhaps the biggest difference of all is that healthy people want connection, and manipulative people want power. That's why paying attention to how someone makes you feel over time matters more than how charming they seem at first. Because charm is easy, character is revealed through patterns. The most dangerous people don't always scream. Sometimes they smile. Sometimes they comfort you. Sometimes they become exactly what you needed until they no longer need to pretend. And that's why learning to trust patterns instead of words is so important. Not everyone who looks kind is safe, and not everyone who makes you feel intensely loved actually loves you. Real love should not leave you constantly anxious, confused, drained, or afraid of losing someone's approval. The people who truly care about you won't destroy your peace to keep control over you. If this video resonated with you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may need to hear this. And remember, the strongest thing you can do is trust what you feel, even when someone else tries to convince you not to.